Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. We're cooking dinner together. We're gonna possibly eat together. Listen, Sam's at work. I need a date night. Let's have a date night. Was that good? I don't know. I have to be honest with you. This whole video intro thing, for me, incredibly uncomfortable. It's so much pressure. You have to make such an impression in the first 10 seconds? Hello everyone. Welcome back. Today we're in the kitchen because I'm gonna cook for you. We're gonna have I'm gonna wine and dine you. We're gonna have a little dinner date. I'm gonna show you who, rules psychologists, I guess. I have been listening to a lot of podcasts, if you can't tell. And if you can't tell, that's great. It means, I don't know what it means, but good job. And if you can tell, then we're probably listening to the same ones, which is even better. Which means that we're already best friends. We already have so much in common. Anyway, I am struggling. This is me refilming the intro, by the way. Let you in a little BTS, because if you can't tell, that is what's to come, is what we made together. So if you want to find out what we made together, then you obviously have to keep watching. Tonight, we're having a date night. Tonight, I am cooking dinner for you. Listen, my man's at work. I will be remiss if I do not have a dinner date for tonight. So I thought I would invite you into my humble, chaotic kitchen. Just take a browse of what's in the background and let me know what kind of goodies you find. So here's how it's gonna go down. I don't know about you, but I have mastered the art of one-pot cooking. One-pot meals cooking. It's a craft I have fine-tuned in the last year. Like I mentioned yesterday, I did do farm work in Queensland for 4 months to extend my working holiday visa. Kind of repeating the situation. Okay, let me break it down for you real quick. I'll do maybe a whole story time video about this because it is quite funny and quite interesting. Okay, so this time last year, I was living in Queensland, South Bundaberg, not on the coast, not in the fun part of Queensland, but in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of farm town. It is 40 degrees every day. I'm living with 100 other backpackers, which is part of the wonderful part about it. But okay, so picture this. A cabin like this, kitchen outside, 2 sets of bunk beds, half the size of where we are now, but same essential kitchen setup here. We got hot plates, microwave, a sink with these tiny ass little taps, makes washing dishes impossible. And then we got a kettle, a toaster, and I upgraded this year, and we got a water filter. So whether you're on a budget or just lazy, perfect. This is for you. Add it to your repertoire. This is a meal, well, I don't know. Add whatever you take from this to your repertoire. I'm not telling you to add this specific meal to your repertoire, but I'm gonna show you how you can make literally anything in one single pot. So tonight I'm just gonna do a go-to meal, and the basic principle of it I reuse over and over again. The ingredients vary. Listen, we're at the very end of the week. We get paid tomorrow, so that's when our budget kind of resets for the week. So today is a scramble. We've got some oyster mushrooms. I've got half an eggplant. We've got some carrots, an onion, some garlic. I got gelled chicken stock, some coconut milk. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need some soy sauce and some rice vinegar. We got some lentils, red lentils if you're colorblind, I don't know. I don't discriminate. The only thing that we're missing is the curry paste. Oh, and don't get me wrong, I do kind of want to show you my fridge, but it's disgusting, so I'm not gonna put that on you. But just picture this, a bar fridge. That's it. That's used to store food. Picture that. I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm not gonna give you a visual, but I'm gonna give you a mental image. Okay, so I guess let's start cooking. I need a pan. Okay, this is our wok, aka Sam's prized possession. He loves this thing. I'm indifferent. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for having a big pot. The wok, I don't know. Maybe on a bigger stove it would work better, but I find the way that it's shaped, it doesn't cook things evenly. Some parts of it stay cold, some parts of it get really hot. It's just not the most ideal situation when you're living off of a camp stove. And good news though, if you missed my other videos, which you should go back and watch if you like a good time or just want to hang out with someone who also wants to hang out. Perfect match, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some EVOO. I will let you know on a you know, it's kind of a very personal thing about me, but I will only ever use / buy extra virgin cold pressed olive oil. In my opinion, all of the oils to cook with are just trash. You know, I'm an advocate for not putting like unnecessary trash into my body. Other things, that's a conversation. The equivalent of like lighter fluid into your body, I don't know. That's a hot opinion. That's a hot take of mine. Take it or leave it. I can't promise that the angles in this vid are gonna be the best, but I do invite you to come along for the ride. And I'm gonna be constantly checking on what you can see and what you can't see. It is so hot. Yes, I am sweating, especially on the upper lip, which is the most wonderful place to sweat. It's like you just took a cold drink of water and it's just lingering. Bit of a confession. This is like low-key, high-key, a childhood dream coming true. I've always wanted to be on a cooking show. Maybe not necessarily to have my own cooking show, because I think I would get bored of it for a while, but being on a cooking show, cooking on a show, I'm living my childhood dream right now. I'm keeping that kid in me alive. And that's what this channel is about. Making your dreams come to life right before your eyes. That is this channel. I hope it's working for you. Hope you're inspired. I don't know. Take it or leave it. It's a little off-putting when people aren't talking back to you. So I'm trying to have like a conversation like I would normally have a conversation with either myself or friends, but in either cases I have someone responding. You know, when you talk to yourself and you respond to yourself, I'm talking to myself, but I'm not letting myself respond because I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to like my friends, but not in real time. So they're not responding in real time. So I just kind of have to leave room for, you know, I'm like making up answers. I don't know. It's weird. It's like being a stand-up comic, maybe, except you don't have noise cues to go off. You don't have facial cues to go off. You're just kind of in your own black hole of, I was about to say promiscuity, but that's not the right word at all. Like, ambiguity. You're in your own little black hole of ambiguity. Anything goes, but also you're not sure. You're not sure. So keep that, I don't know, don't keep that in mind. Keep it in mind, but only if it entertains you. Carrots. I'm not too fussed about how the carrots are cut, so I'm just gonna, because that's easiest for me. And what is a one-pot meal if not just pure convenience? In my case, necessity. Ah! Alright, we're gonna salt this bad boy. Gotta keep it seasoned. You know what, I'm gonna get a little fruity and add some turmeric at this point. Turmeric, in my opinion, is good for nothing but knowing that it reduces inflammation in the body. That, for me, is the appeal of turmeric. Could not tell you what it tastes like, because I don't think it tastes like anything. I'm going to add the mushrooms at this point, too. I'm just going to, okay, the theory behind what's going on here. What I like to do, I like onions, garlic, the vegetables that are going to take the longest to cook, those go in first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my chicken stock, my lentils, some water, and my coconut milk. Maybe the soy sauce and the rice vinegar. Let that all, actually, no. I'm going to add the soy sauce and the rice vinegar in now because it kind of deglazes the pan. And then after the mushrooms, soy sauce, rice vinegar, let that cook for a sec. This ADHD brain, I can't. Add lentils, chicken stock, some water, some coconut milk. Let that cook through. When that's almost done, oh, garlic goes in there somewhere too. Like beginning stages, garlic too. Not too early because you don't want to burn it, but not too late because you want the flavor to infuse in there. I should probably put the curry paste in first as well. I'm just going to go through it as I do it, okay? Like, calm down. How fun. I'm just pulling them apart. I like a chunky mushroom. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Bark. So I'm just cutting up garlic. rice vinegar, just a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna add my chicken stock. Done. Okay, now I'm gonna add my red curry paste. Just filled the empty jar up with water. Just gonna rinse it out, put it in. Okay, I'm just gonna prep the rest of my veg to put in. I'm gonna let some of this liquid boil off for a sec before I add my lentils and coconut milk. No one wants a watery curry. You know what I'm saying. Bro, I'm so tired today. I had a not very good sleep last night. So I woke up, I don't know what time because I'm trying not to sleep with my phone right beside my bed because, you know, radiation. Anyway, woke up, don't know what time, but you know when you're like half asleep, when you're awake but you were just asleep, so I guess yeah, half asleep, but you just feel like completely delusional and you're still like straddling that line between like sleep world and real world. Anyway, woke up to the sign of just like it felt like beer bottles were just like clanging around for an hour, you know, because there are a lot of people that live also around us, like a lot of people that work on like the tuna boats and stuff live around here, and sometimes they do be partying. Rarely on a Monday night though. Was confused. I'm just like hearing voices, I'm hearing beer bottles, I'm hearing cars drive back and forth, and I think while I was awake but it felt like I was still asleep, I think I yelled out the window, "Shut up!" But like more so at the window because I think I was aware that I was yelling, so I tried to keep it kind of muffled. But then I'm also not sure if that was just part of a dream or if I actually did that. Anyway, and then the beat started going, and I felt crazy because the music would go like up loud and then like immediately down, but then that would keep like happening. So I was just trying to sleep. I don't know what time because I was like, is it 5 a.m? Do I have to get up yet? How much time do I have to sleep? But I don't want to look at my phone in case it's like 3 a.m. and I still have like a few hours to sleep, because if I look at my phone then I really won't be able to get back to sleep. Anyway, didn't get a good sleep anyway. I said I was gonna wait till I put that in, but I just automatically put it in, so sometimes it happens. All right, screw it. I'm just gonna add the lentils and the coconut milk now. I don't measure, I eyeball. If you're not sure, there are instructions on the back with like ratios. Just think of it like rice. But you can always add, the beauty of the thing is you know, it's a little bit of a collaboration between you and the dish. You add as much as you think it would take to absorb all the liquid. You know, I add more than I think it would take because I like to add as I go, as to not make it like overly watery. You could do the opposite. If it's too watery, you just add more. Oops. Last but not least, it's time for the eggplant. All right, I'm just gonna let this hang out here for, I don't know, a few minutes. Check on it occasionally. If you were wondering, no, I do not have a lid for the wok, which is another gripe I have to add to my list of wok gripes. So we use tinfoil, and it works just fine, except for the fact that you run out of it eventually and then have to buy more of it. That part's pretty annoying, but whatever, it does okay. Anyway, I will come back when I'm ready to eat, which will be for you, like right now, so don't even worry about it. Get a plate, get a beer, get a snack, get a something, get a wine, slippers, whatever makes you comfortable. I'll see you back in a sec. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. It's been a hot minute. I have to like regroup every time I turn the camera on. Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Dinner is ready. You were right. I did add way too many lentils. It's a bit on the thick side, but who doesn't love a good stew? All right, it's time to dish up. It smells pretty good. Cheese. Hot. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I tried to do that fancy trick where you pop the pit out by just poking the back, and like half the avocado just came out. So don't be grossed out. It's from this morning. It's not even brown yet. I'm gonna add some avocado, and I'm gonna add some fresh ground pep. And here we go. It's not super spicy, so you know what? I might add some sriracha QP. Yeah, I love like cold avocado in hot dishes. This is a typical meal. We're not like vegan or vegetarian or anything, but this is like when you're getting to the end of your supplies and you don't really want to do a big shop yet because you haven't gotten paid yet. Warms the heart, warms the soul. Easiest meal to make. I make so many different variations of the one pot meal. Not always curry. Sometimes like last night we did a little Mediterranean theme if you saw last night's video, yesterday's video. Sometimes it's pasta. Sometimes it's like a stroganoff situation. Sometimes it's a stir fry. We do mix it up, and occasionally we do venture out and use the barbecue, but this is like just an easy weekday meal. I like the veg. I like the lentils for the protein, avocado for the nice fats. It's got it all really, and it doesn't break the bank, and it only takes like 20-30 minutes. And it tastes pretty good. All right, my loves, I think that is it for tonight's video. If you watched the whole thing, you're amazing. I love you. Thank you so much. I'm just here, like I said, I'm just here to hang out, meet some new pals, talk about stuff. I'm just here to hang. And if you were also here to hang, let me know. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you could do that too. See the day-to-day antics, some BTS specialties that occur. Yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the same handle as the YouTube channel at Julio Cottingham. Stay tuned for the adventure. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. I'm posting daily vlogs every day for the next 8 weeks, kind of as a personal experiment. So if you want to follow along for that, go for it. I'm brand new to YouTube. I mean, I've been on YouTube since I was a little kid, but like in terms of uploading, brand new. So if you want to follow along for someone uploading every day for 8 weeks as a little social experiment that you also want to tap into, go for it. I'm here. I'll be doing it. And I'd love to say hi. I would also like to thank everyone who has commented on my videos. Thank you so much. I literally have been tearing up. Like I just didn't expect so much positivity so soon, and it really does mean a lot. So that it means a lot that you take the time out of your day to write something down. I don't even do that, but I just wanted to thank you for doing that because that's amazing. You're incredible, and I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.